Hey guys, today I'm going to do a study on Genesis chapter 8, so I'm going to begin. God remembered Noah as well as all the wildlife and all the livestock that were with him in the ark. God will cause the wind to pass over the ark and the water began to subside. So, so verse 1, God remembered Noah as well as all the wildlife and all the livestock that were with him in the ark. God caused the wind to pass over the ark and the water began to subside. So, God remembered Noah. He didn't forget about Noah, so sometimes it might seem like God forgets about you when he tells you to do something or when bad things happening because like Noah's like on an ark and like surrounded by a bunch of water, you know. So like it doesn't seem like he's gonna get off anytime soon, but God remembers and he sends a wind over the earth and the water begins to subside. The source of the watery depths and the floodgates of the sky were closed, and the rain from the sky stopped suddenly. The water steadily receded from the earth, and by the end of the 150 days, the water had decreased significantly. The ark came out to rest in the seventh month, the 17th day of the month on the mountains of Arad. The water continued to recede into the 10th month, and the 10th month on the first day of the month. The top of the mountains were visible. After 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark that he had made, and he sent out a raven, and went back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove to see whether the water on the earth's surface had gone down. But the dove found no resting place for its foot. It returned to him in the ark because water covered the surface of the whole earth. He reached out and brought it into the ark to himself. So Noah waited 7 more days to send out the dove from the ark again. When the dove came to him at evening, there was a plucked olive leaf in its beak. So Noah knew that the water on the earth's surface had gone down. After he waited another 7 days, he sent out a dove, but it did not return to him again. In the 601st year, in the first month, on the first day of the month, the water that had been covered the earth was dried up. Then Noah removed the ark's cover and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the second month, the earth was dry. Then God spoke to Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your wives, your sons, and your son's wife with you. Bring out all the living creatures that are with you, birds, livestock, those who crawl on earth. And they will spread over the earth and be fruitful and multiply in earth." So Noah along with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives came out. All animals, all creatures that crawl, and all the flying creatures, everything that moves on the earth, came out of the ark by their families. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord. He took some of every kind of clean animal, every kind of clean bone, offered burnt offerings on the altar. When the Lord smelled the pleasing aroma, he said to himself, "I will never again curse the ground because of the human beings, even though the inclination of the human heart is evil from youth onwards, and will never again strike down every living being as I have done. As long as the earth endures, seed times and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, and day and night will not cease." So, when the Lord smelled the pleasing aroma, he said to himself, "I will never again curse the ground because of human beings, even though the inclination of the human heart is evil from youth onwards, and I will never get to strike down every living being as I have done. As long as the earth endures, seed time, harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter and day and night will not cease." So, this shows that even though we as humans are evil from youth onward, because of Noah's because of Noah's sacrifice and Noah's pleasing and Noah's being pleasing to Lord God, he decided to have mercy on all humans for forevermore. So he would not do something like this where he kill around 1 billion people, because that's how many people probably died. Given that the cap for thousands of years was 1 billion, and it's 1,000 years have passed, so there probably were 1 billion people the time of the flood. But also, another thing is, I don't know where, but it says, yeah, I'm just gonna try to find where it starts. Because it starts in other chapters too, but talking about like the month and the day. The ark came to rest in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of Arad. So the waters continued to see into the 10th month, and the 10th month on the 4th day of the month. The tops of the mountains were visible. So like, it also says that that's like not that specifically, but the month and the day of the month. So like it's being very specific, showing that this is an actual event that happened. And then the water continued to receive it. Oh yeah, I read that. Then. And the 604th year in the 4th month, on the 4th day of the month, the water that covered the earth was dried up. Then Noah removed the ark's cover and saw that it was like the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the 2nd month, the earth was dry. Yeah, so it's being very specific here. But yeah. This shows so God like just judged the water, and now he's gonna be merciful like forevermore, even though we humans deserve to get another flood. But he made the promise that I will never curse the ground because of human beings, even though the inclination of the human heart is evil from youth onward. I'll never again strike down every living being as I have done. As love the orphan doors, seed time and harvest, cold heat, summer, winter, and day and night will not cease. So yeah. So now God decides to be merciful, and later on he was even more merciful when he sent Jesus to die for us. But yeah, this is Genesis chapter 8. So if any experienced Christian is watching this and I said anything wrong, please correct me. And if you like this video, like it, and if you think it was good, subscribe. And I'll see you the next day if God wills. Bye.